Hold on. Now
How we doing?
I only see Bruce's face. How you ladies doing?
Good.
We're doing great.
Good.
Awesome. That's what I want to see. So thank you. And I'm so sorry about the mix-up.
Don't be sorry. It's totally fine.
Okay. So I'm Lindsay Stevens, and that's
And I'm Bruce Stevens. How you doing?
Normally we would be with you guys because Seriously Local is a spotlight that we do, kind of just featuring the local businesses in the Hudson Valley and the people that make such an impact on the area. And we normally have a video camera and lights and microphones, but it is what it is. So I love you guys, and I'm sorry that Kelly can't be on the call. But can you tell us a little bit about who you guys are and what you do, what you normally do, and then we can get into kind of what you're doing right now?
Sure. So I'm Amanda. I'm the creative lead and the product manager. I've been working for Unshattered full-time 2 years.
Okay. Yeah. And what is Unshattered?
So we are a nonprofit organization that makes handbags out of upcycled materials. And 100% of what you spend on the bags goes directly to employments and benefits for ladies in recovery.
Okay. And the ladies that are with you are designers?
Some are designers, some are production managers, and
Administrative
assistants, seamstresses.
Hi.
Hi.
Eliza. Dee. Jen. Lois.
Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
guys. Nice
Hi.
to meet you guys.
So where's your space located?
We're on Route 82 in Hopewell Junction, right next to Valley Christian Church.
Okay, and can people come in normally to design bags? How is the business sort of structured?
So we have a boutique where people can come and shop. We also have a website. It's unshattered.org, so you can shop online. And you can come in and design a bag if you want to do something made out of a family heirloom. We do a lot of custom work, so people do come in and do consultations to get custom bags done as well.
Cool. How did you guys come up with the name Unshattered?
Well,
That's a Kelly question.
yes,
Yeah.
Kelly, that would be one for Kelly, because with the exception of Dee Dee's been here the longest. Unshattered was around before we were, but I mean, basically, you know, we've been through a lot. All of us are survivors of addiction, among other things, and you know, we're still here. We're still fighting. So we are not shattered.
We're unshattered.
We are unshattered.
Nice.
I think part of the reason too I was so I guess motivated to talk to you guys is because I think the world needs hope right now, and you know, people are scared, and I feel like you're such a group of women that has that and has been through that and can give people that. So, you know, I reached out to Kelly. I'm like, please, now more than ever, I really, really want to, you know, talk to you guys. And I'm sorry that she's going through loss herself personally right now. But, you know, I just feel like the world needs hope. And I think you guys are a reminder of that for people. And what are you doing now to help the hospitals and the nurses, because you're doing something special right now?
Right. You want to give it to Lois?
Well, we stopped making our handbags immediately, and now we are making face masks so that we can supply them to the hospitals. This is one that's not finished yet. It still needs to be pleated, and then an outer seam around it, but this right here is made out of surgical material that I think that they use for the gowns and for hospital masks themselves.
Nice.
Here's one that's finished. They have pleats in them, and they are able to open up. And then with the with the elastic. It'll fit snugly around your ear, and then we have a piece of metal in here so that you can clip it on your nose and keep it so that it's keeping any of the particles or any of the microbes and the bacteria in the air out. It is doubled so that there's an inside and an outside to it, and we have a scripture in it. The scripture that we decided to put in there was Psalm 91, 5 and 6, and it is that you would not fear the arrows that fly by day or the pestilence by night or the plague that would come in the afternoon. It's because Jesus is watching over us.
Do you have that in every mask that you've created?
Yes, we have the, it's not all in there. The whole scripture isn't in there, just the location of the scripture. The Psalms,
address.
not the address, yes. The, Psalms 91, 5 and 6.
Amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah.
How many have you made?
So far yesterday we've counted
Over 500 yesterday.
Yes. So
Yeah.
we're well over 600 now. And we just keep going. So
That's great. So do you guys need help in terms of, you know, I'm sure getting rid of them is an easy thing, right? Do you guys have more demand than
yes.
supply? Right.
Yeah, definitely. We're not giving them to the public yet.
Right.
So we're only giving them to local hospitals currently.
That's great.
So
So I guess what do you guys need help with the most? I mean, you know, if we could help you or, you know, bring people to your organization, you know, or donations or, you know, what's the one thing I guess that would help you guys and benefit you guys the most right now, you know, during this time with the virus?
I know that Kelly's asking because we're doing this voluntarily. She's been asking for people to donate to be able to pay our salaries still, just because we all are in our own places now. I mean, we went from being in a program for a year. We've all moved into our own homes and apartments in the Hudson Valley. So she's trying to make sure that we are still getting a paycheck and that we're not affected financially by this. So I know that she's asking for donations for that. We do need elastic still, so there's a shortage of elastic. That would be a huge help. We're using 1/4 inch. It doesn't matter what color. 1/4 inch. We could use up to 3/8 of an inch. With a little any bigger than that, it's just too wide.
Too hard to sew.
We're good
Yeah.
on fabric, right?
Yeah.
We did get some surgical material that Lois was talking about from somebody. So if somebody was willing to donate actual surgical material that we could make those masks, that would be amazing. So
okay.
those are some of the things that would be
You
helpful.
Amanda, do you know the website domain where people could potentially go on and donate?
Yes, so it's unshattered.org.
Okay, unshattered.org. Perfect. And then in terms of if people can donate material, primarily elastic, do you want that dropped off to your?
Well, we're not open to the public right now because we're doing this work and just to keep our the ladies here safe and to make sure that the masks aren't being contaminated in any way. So if people would like to mail stuff, or they can drop it off out front. The address is 1064 Route 82, Hopewell Junction, New York, 12533.
Awesome. Bruce, any
Cool.
final thoughts?
Well, we always ask our guests on Seriously Local, you know, if someone was coming to the Hudson Valley for the first time, what would be the one thing that you guys would recommend them doing or going to see, or, you know, what's your favorite attribute, I guess, about the Hudson Valley, and why are you guys here?
Well, I mean, they would definitely have to stop at Unshattered to get a custom bag
Right.
made.
Get a bag made out of a sneaker because it's possible.
I love the views. The food is amazing. I just think there's so much community togetherness. I really love the community aspect of it. That's why I enjoy being here. Anybody else?
I love the history. I love the rail trail. They have like a historic rail trail that you can walk for miles, like to walk to Poughkeepsie on and stuff like that. And it's really like scenic and serene, and people are walking their dogs and running and riding bikes and stuff. So it's really like, it's a nice place to get outside and get some air, you know. It's really pretty back there. So I mean, that's what I love. I love that, the rail trail.
Awesome.
Anyone else? No?
Yeah, I haven't lived here very long either. I saw some crazy show though about the Hudson Valley and the alien invasion. the Celtic invasion that has all these stone structures, and so I haven't lived here that long, but
Bear Mountain.
I do love Bear Mountain. I love the wildlife,
Yeah.
the crickets and the frogs.
Oh, that's, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, we're lucky to have open space and
Yeah.
air, you know, right, especially right now. Is there anything, you know, the world is grieving, I think, right now. Is there anything anyone can tell our listeners just about, you know, hope and staying strong and being optimistic about the future?
I mean, for me personally, just trying to, I know that it's so hard when you turn the news on and you see all the devastation that's going on. It's hard to stay positive in the midst of that, but I think just focusing on what is good, because there is still good in the world, the community, the togetherness, people working together to come up with solutions. I think it's nice to look for the beauty in all the chaos, and sometimes it's hard to see it, but if you just try to focus on the positive and keep yourself healthy mentally, I think that's really the most important, and really there is hope, and we're going to come out on the other side of this, and just keep hanging on, keep pushing forward.
Well, you guys are amazing. I think there's 5 examples of what's good in the world in front of us. So thank you for what you're doing for the community.
Thank you.
And congratulations to all of you on your successes in your own personal lives. We think the world of you guys. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Lisa.
you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And donate to unshattered.org. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so
We're
much.
So grateful.
Stay safe.
Yes, you too.
You too.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.